Welcome back everyone for the next part of the Somnium file. I just took a quick break, calm down a bit. After all, we have a second Mizuki around here with blue eyes. Or rather a blue eyeball. Could we maybe introduce each other? Huh? Thermal vision.
We need to get rid of those guys.
Those guys? They came back. Reinforcements. This is gonna be fun.
They did not appear to even notice Kizuna and Leon escaping.
These guys are idiots. We can't let them follow them.
True.
We gotta take them down.
This is so nice.
So let's go, Mizuki.
I still need a name though.
Mizuki. Ugh, damn it! I don't get anything that's happening, but fine. You and I are gonna talk about everything after we're through with this. Fine by me. Well then, let's start.
This is so precious. This is so precious. I can't even see the fighting scene. But then again, it's pretty clear what's going to happen. They're totally getting crushed. No, what? No! What do you mean there's an ending? If I knew that, I would have... I mean, I could still cut it into the last part. But I'm not gonna to. I'm not going to. I'm just going straight... Wait, where am I even going? Kizuna and Lean's round end. I didn't even have a chance to talk with her. And now that got unlocked. But I wanted to have a nice conversation with her. Okay. Wait. Wait, so I can just go back here? I guess I can. Okay. I just wanted to talk with her. You can't just put an ending there. Last, Mizuki chapter 5-1M. It was all there.
You came. Good.
She was ready to talk. They had quality times fighting against an army of bad guys. And they just ended.
Want something to drink?
Yeah, I need something.
With water? On the rocks? You don't have to be shy. It's on me. It's such a bizarre case, the HB serial killings. That being said, the facts are fairly straightforward. Pointing out a culprit can't be too hard. Do you already know? Terror. Who are they, really?
Oh, wait a second. Do you actually want me to say you the name? Do you need the name? Because it's actually Uru.
Right. Uru. We know he killed at least 3 people. Jin Furuwe, Chikara Horadori, Andes Komeiji. But why did he kill them? What was his goal?
Well, I guess for nirvanA?
That's right. The nirvanA Initiative. The loony plan to have humans reach moksha. That's why Uru killed the 3 of them. We can put aside the little details for now. The most concerning aspect of the whole thing is the time difference. The left and right sides of the victims were found 6 years apart.
And?
Regarding the first victim, the facts are already in. 6 years ago, on February 10th, Jin Furuwe's body fell from the ceiling of Devaita. And this year, 5 days ago, also on the 10th, Uru Somizuki's left half was found at the stadium, not Jin's. Plastic surgery and complete organ transplants. It fooled the investigators into thinking they were the same person. But what about the other victims? Chikara, Komeiji, Tokiko. How do you explain those 3?
That's a good question.
You have good intuition. You might already know.
Because Tokiko made miracles happen, Professor Brown created time machines. The timeline was not in the correct order. Why did it seem like their body appeared after 6 years passed? It can't be a time machine, and I don't think Mizuki would hallucinate. Tokugyo made miracles happen. That sounds crazy. So maybe the timelines aren't really in the correct order?
Right. In other words,
My
it's
timeline.
not like that. It's like this.
Swapped in between?
This is the timeline that you actually experienced. The red and blue lines are intertwined, almost like DNA. You started on the red line from the top, and then followed the blue line, which led you to this point. You've traversed 4 X's. The left side is 6 years ago, and the right side is this year. To make things easier, we'll call the left side past, and the right side present. In other words, you came here, jumping back and forth between past and present, a day at a time, all to end up here.
Wait. Whoa. What do you mean I was in the past? I cannot be in the past. Mizuki always looked the same, and I saw that. Wait. Date didn't explain what happened to him 6 years ago in one timeline, and I questioned it multiple times, but she never asked. And then on the other timeline, the second they met each other, she questioned him about everything. Right away. But why didn't her appearance change? And why didn't she... Huh?
Now do you understand?
No!
Chikara's right half was found the night of the 11th, in the past. His left half was found the next morning. Komeji's right half was found on the 13th. His left half was found the next morning at 6 a.m. 6 years have passed, and now we're here. In the present, Tokiko's right half was found on February 12th. The next day, a little past midnight, her left half was found in the basement of Horodori Institute. Long story short, the left and right halves weren't found 6 years apart. They were all found soon after each other. Nothing supernatural here.
But what do you mean? What do you mean? I was clearly playing. Oh, this is a chart that shows the flow of the story in Chronicle. They messed with my flowchart? The true flowchart can be checked from the menu flowchart. Wait. So the left side is the past. 6 years ago. And the balloon hunt was also in the past. So we checked Gen's memory in the past, which led to Komeiji finding the balloon. Oh, wait, that makes sense. Ryuki wasn't able to find him at the ferry wheel, even though he followed him there. And that is because he saw him there, but actually, he went there 6 years in the future. Oh, this is so messed up. They actually messed up with everything. And now we're here in the future. And the thing that happened with Iris and the explosion, that still stayed in the past. But Amane's traumatic dream wasn't in this present, which means right now Amane is still traumatized, right? And Terra was in the past? Oh my god, okay. Let's just see what continues.
Anyway, that's just my genius analysis.
But how did that happen? How did it get so mixed up?
Oh, but I know what you're gonna say. there's still tons of things that can't be explained, right? Especially, who killed Uru and Tokiko? Jin, Chikara, Komeiji. It was Terror, Uru, who sliced these three in half. But then Uru was killed in the present, February 10th. Tokiko's body was found after that. So who killed Uru and Tokiko? Well, I'm sure this mess will be cleared up soon. By Mizuki, her friend, and by you, Freya.
Freya?
So anyway, good luck with the rest of your investigation. I'll be cheering you on.
What am I right now? Mommy? Mama, I mean?
Huh? Who was I just talking to? Maybe I've had a bit too much to drink. It's awfully cold tonight.
She was talking to us. There was nobody there. It was just there to explain to us what happened. But wait, now we are back in the present. We are actually now in the present. And have the conversation with Mizuki. The other Mizuki. Still don't know your name.
Hey, about Kizzy. Are you sure she's okay? Don't worry. I made sure she's fine.
Kizuna went missing. Last night, around 11 o'clock, Richie Shieda, her father, contacted me. Aiba and I started our search for Kissy. After a while, I got a call on my phone. It was from her. She told me to meet her here at ION.
So, that makes us sisters? We're not the same age, but we're like identical twins. We have almost the same genes. That's crazy. I'm a copy of you. Don't say it like that. But I'm your clone, right? Technically, yes.
So I am a clone?
But our DNA isn't exactly the same.
And what's that supposed to mean?
My genome was rearranged. Your DNA was modified on top of that, which is why you don't have the symptoms I have. Basically, you're an upgrade. The perfect version of me.
Oh, that's dark.
Don't say it like that.
But wait. Oh, I get it. Time flow. We just beat up the bad guys. Kizuna is missing because she went with Lean, and that is why we end up here talking with each other with your broken mask. Ah, okay. This is still confusing, but I was raised at ION?
Yeah, the same as me. When I was 6, you were born at Horadori Institute and sent here. I'm guessing they thought it was too difficult to raise you at the Institute.
Ah.
I remember the day you arrived like it was yesterday. You were still a baby. But the moment I saw you, I got this feeling. I started bawling my eyes out. The people at the facility didn't know we were related. Makes sense. They were told we were from 2 different places. But we're both named Mizuki, and we looked really similar.
So you're also Mizuki.
So to make it easier, everyone started calling me Big Sis. They called you Mizuki.
Oh. And why were you hiding your identity?
If I revealed myself to you, you would want to know everything. And one way or another, you'd find out. You'd find out that your genes were spliced. That your real parents aren't Renju and Shoko. I didn't want you to end up like me. I wanted you to live a normal life. As normal as possible anyway. Get a normal job, a normal husband, get married, start a family, live happily ever after.
Actually growing up?
A life like that. But if I showed up, I would ruin all that. That's what I thought, at least. I see. But why didn't you tell me 7 years ago in November? I was already well on my way to an abnormal life at that point. Maybe that's true.
Oh. At February wait. About February, 6 years ago.
It's like I told you. I want to know who did this to me. I know that Chikara was the mastermind, but I want solid proof. That's why I was investigating him and his institute. But then, out of the blue, he gets killed. That's why I started following the HB case.
Okay. And more? I asked her about what happened back then. She told me the details of what happened on the 12th and the 14th. The 12th. Balloon riddle. When we entered Gen's mind in order to find the other pieces. And then she helped her. Then I was down at Terra's room. Found on the 14th I found the other half of Komichi. Which would also explain why there was blood stains like that. Which means it didn't have to last six years. And then of course we had that fight. And Ryuki. And Terra.
What you have seen and heard cannot be shared with anyone.
And that happened 6 years ago, which means I was kind of trapped because of him.
If you do, I will kill her.
Doesn't that mean that Uro is dead now?
I have an abundant amount of money. Even if I were to die, the assassins I've hired would still find her.
I see.
Doesn't it mean that Uro is really dead?
That's why you didn't talk about what happened 6 years ago. But I think it's okay to start talking now. Why? I was able to freeze all of Terror's hidden accounts. We don't need to worry about any assassins anymore.
Oh, thanks!
I bet you don't remember anything from February 6 years ago, do you?
I do not. My body was destroyed in the explosion at the cathedral. The Abyss communication network was also offline, so there was no backup taken.
Okay. And what happened after I arrived at Ayun?
They took me to Horodori Institute every so often for examinations. Well, I say examinations. I mean human experiments.
Oh, I saw that.
I don't think you remember, but they did terrible things. I remember getting shots with needles as big as boba straws. My time with Horodori Institute ended when I was 9, and you were 3. It shut down and we were finally free. That's about the time you were adopted by the Okiura family. But me? Well, I told you about me, right? You were blind in one eye and had a heart condition. Right. So it was hard to find a family who would take me. Ultimately, it was Mr. Chieda, the chairman. So when you were 9, you were adopted by the Chiedas. I spent the next 6 years there. Up until I was 15, I lived under the same roof as Kizuna.
And this is the time when you became her big sis.
I see. That's why she called me Big Sis.
But, what about after that?
You said something about an eccentric woman? Yeah, I was adopted by her. Do you mean Shizue Kuranushi? Boss.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You are boss's daughter?
Which is why my name is Mizuki Kuranushi now. You think that sounds kinda lame, huh? No, it's not that.
Wait, if boss adopted you, and you pretty much are also Mizuki. Why did she send us the STA? Why did boss adopt you?
You know how we're stronger than everybody else? Maybe she thought I'd come in handy. So she wanted to make you work for her. I don't know if that's the truth, but that's what she told me. Boss taught me how to fight. After she adopted me, she trained me hard every day. 6 years ago, when I was 18, I was hired as a top-secret member of Abyss.
And that's how you got the eyeball!
Boss wanted someone who she could rely on. Someone who would never betray her. She trusted me to handle the most sensitive situations. Basically, I'm like a ninja. Well, a kunoichi. Which is why my existence at Abyss had been hidden. The only people who know are Boss, Pewter, and Ryuki.
Wait, Yuki knows about that?
Ryuki? Why? I wonder.
Why? No, seriously. Is it related to the
By
punch?
the way, I'm curious. Why were we given the same name? I don't know. Maybe they didn't really care about the name. But wouldn't that make it harder to tell us apart at the Institute? I don't think they had any trouble. We had code names at Horadori Institute. I was Mouse, and you were Rabbit.
Rabbit?
And you remember what they called us at Iowan, right? You were Big Sis, and I was Mizuki. Yeah. Is that what I called you? No. You were still little. You couldn't talk much. You just called me BB. BB? Yeah. BB, huh? Anyway, we've already spent enough time here. We shouldn't be wasting time like this. Good point. There's still tons we don't know about the HB case.
Wait, if Mizuki was the rabbit.
Follow me. I want to show you something.
I remember. Wait, the stuffed animal with the electric shock. The blue animal. Oh my god, they shocked Mizuki when she was 3 years old? That is crazy.
Huh? What is it? Oh, no. It's nothing. Let's go, BB.
You're actually going to stick with that name. But then again, it's better than Big Sister or Ana Mizuki. So I guess that's fine. Oh, she's back! A daughter! A body!
Ah! What the fuck?
Yeah, I know this is a bit much. Especially the daughter.
This is information overload. My brains are gonna flow out of my ears. Jeez, just relax. I can't just relax. What is this corpse doing here? And why are Kizzy and Leon here?
Yeah, they were supposed to be on vacation.
Oh, and most importantly,
Daughter.
what the hell is this?
What? Isn't it obvious?
Wait, you're that stupid porno mag collecting old man.
No.
Yes.
Why are you dressed like that? Where is Genny? What are you doing here? And one last thing. Where have you been the past 6 years? Why didn't you try to contact me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mizuki.
Like, seriously. So, there's a lot to talk about, huh?
Okay. I think I kind of get it. 6 years ago, Date lost his memory when the ceiling collapsed on him.
Okay.
Then he got captured by terror but managed to escape.
And he's been wandering the Earth for the past 6 years.
5 days ago, on the 10th, he heard the news about Jin's body being found.
And finally got his memory back.
That's right.
Which was actually Ur's body. So, Leon, why are you here?
There's a reason I'm here with Kizzy. I got a call from my old pal Date.
I asked him to unlock something for me.
Are you talking about the freezer?
No, I got that open on the 13th.
It was a different lock this time.
It's just so confusing right now.
Anyway, that is when we met with Date and the woman he was with.
The woman? I was there too.
Ah. And what time is it?
Why do you ask?
It's a bit confusing right now.
No reason.
It is currently 4:25 a.m. Daybreak is close.
Okay. And about BB?
I've known her for a long time. She's a former coworker from back when I was doing bad stuff. Back then, I used to call her Quartz.
Hey, don't just blurt that out.
Mizuki's name comes from crystal. The kanji for crystal can be read as Mizuki.
Crystals are the solid form of silicon dioxide, a mineral, most often recognized as quartz.
Wait, so you were in a thieves guild, BB?
I mean, she is a ninja. It kind of fits.
The snow isn't letting up. Don't change the subject.
She doesn't want to talk about it. And I heard you went missing.
I am a little embarrassed to admit this, but Leon and I plan to elope.
What?
May I ask why?
Kizzy's father won't accept me.
He threatened to send Leon to prison if he continued to see me,
And that's when I suggested that we run off together.
and I agreed.
So you two...
Yeah. They're both on the run for love.
But we don't know exactly where we want to go yet.
Right. We need some more time to think about it.
Oh, okay. And Did you tell Richie?
I have told him that I am safe and sound.
Okay, well, I'm glad you weren't kidnapped.
I am so sorry that I worried you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about all this, you guys.
You should be. I was really worried about that. And are you okay? Are you cold?
It is snowing outside, but do not worry about us. My heart is burning strong.
That's good. And about BB?
I suppose Big Sis has already told you everything. Big Sis and I lived in the same home for 6 years. But I never thought my Big Sis was my Big Sis's Big Sis.
So confusing.
Anyway, Mizuki Date, I will call you Little Big Sis from now on. And you, Mizuki Kuranushi, I will call you Big Sis.
Still, just as confusing.
True. Data, how long are you going to stick with that costume? Just let me say one thing.
What? Do you have more insults to hurl at me for missing 6 years of your life?
No, it's not that. Maybe she just wanted to hear you say, Mizuki, you've grown so much, or something emotional like that. No, not that either.
Ah, right. For you, it's been 6 years. For me, it's different. I've been back for 4 days dressed like this. I've been watching you guys the whole time, so I don't really have anything sappy to say.
I told you it's not that!
I'm home. Welcome back. Is that what you wanted to hear?
All right, okay. Let me try this again. Mizuki, I'm home.
Oh,
Welcome back, Date. But that's not what I wanted to say. I threw away all your porno mags.
no! Oh god, I should never remember his past. And why were you pretending to be again?
I know that Horodori Institute and Nyes are both caught up in the HB case. Gen was created at the Institute, and he was acquaintances with Tokiko. So, by borrowing his mask, I could snoop on Tokiko and other members of Horodori Institute.
But why do you still look like that here?
Horodori Institute and Nyes people come here all the time. Imitating Gen makes it easier to eavesdrop on them.
That's true, but why did you reveal your identity now?
Gonna be honest, this has gotten way out of hand. I can't do this on my own. We need to work together to stop their plan.
Their plan?
Yeah, their nirvanA initiative. So first, I contacted Mizuki Kuranushi.
Date and I met 6 years ago. He knew how to get a hold of me.
I shared everything I had, then told her to find you, Mizuki.
To help stop them?
Basically.
Wait, was that Mitsuki actually the other Mitsuki? But wasn't she also there? Wait, was she there? I mean, I did notice that Mitsuki had something going on with her heart, which shouldn't be something that she had. And wasn't I on a secret mission? No, I have no idea. I'm not going to overthink it right now. Who's the corpse in the freezer?
Let's talk about it later. Trust me, if I explain it now, it'll only confuse you.
Oh my god, I'm already confused. Okay, fine. Bibi, when did you find out about the corpse?
Last night. Date called me out of the blue. He told me about the corpse.
What?
And how he was pretending to be Genny.
What?
And everything else he knew.
That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. And Bibi?
Bibi. What? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to call you by that name.
Aw. And where's the real Genny?
I don't know. Not here.
It's fine, I know where he is. Don't you have an idea too?
Probably with Amane, since she isn't around. Yeah.
Okay, I'll ask again. What's the deal with the corpse? Why is it in the freezer?
It's better that you see for yourself.
Let me just show you.
Another corpse?
No, not one more.
Not one at all.
It's half.
Okay. Let's have another look at the other half of the corpse. I thought we went to the freezer. Why are we back at the basement?
So, you finished reading the file.
Yeah. Now do you understand? Now you know whose left half is in the freezer. Jin. Jin Furue. That's what he really looks like.
And this body?
Uru Somizuki. Terror. He murdered 3 people 6 years ago. Jin, Chikara, and Andy's Kameji.
Still a bit confused. Wait, the box is back!
What's this? There's some kind of device in there.
It appears to be a jet-like nozzle device.
Boxy? There's a bizarre-looking device inside the box. Iba said it was some kind of jet-like device.
The box appears to have some kind of jet-like nozzle device inside.
Can't we just open that box? I'm really interested about the box. The last time I was around here, it wasn't there. Ryuki saw that before, and then he had to follow somebody up the bridge and all. Okay, let's check out the corpse. Uru's right side. Did you change?
That outfit was so hard to move in. With the wireframe and all the stuffing.
True, true. And about Jin
I
Furue?
don't need to explain it. You should already know.
Jin Furue, the child of Tokiko and Chikara.
He was born with a rare and complicated disease. It caused inoperable tumors to grow in the right half of his body.
Jin might have had it worst of all. He got his first transplant when he was really young. I don't think he wanted to take organs from Uru. Remember what it said in Uru's diary? He said he wanted to apologize. I think he is referring to Jin. So you think the transplant was done against Jin's will? I'm not positive, but that's just the feeling I get.
It might be. And are Leon and Kisuna okay? Leon and Kisuna aren't here right now. We split at Brahman.
They're not going far away, are they?
They should be fine. They said they were going to think hard about where to go.
True, true. Okay, Bibi. And about Uru Sumizuki.
I can't really say anything more than what's in the file. Uru Somizuki. He's the child that was kidnapped from Iowan when he was 6.
It was Chikara and Tokiko who took him. They wanted to make him Jin Furue's donor.
So for over a decade, they did surgery after surgery, giving more and more of Uru to Jin. Half of his face, too.
The skin he lost was replaced by an artificial skin made of carbon chitin. Half his face was transplanted onto Jin's as well.
Right. And it was only half because Jin had a percent-shaped birthmark on the left side of his face.
A holy symbol for the Order of Percent. It was considered sacred.
And Chikara, being a devoted follower, couldn't get himself to rip that skin off.
Which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched.
And after all those transplants, Jin's body ended up being cut in half.
6 years later, February of this year, Uru's body was cut in half.
So what was discovered was Jin's right half and Uru's left half.
Jin and Uru are essentially mirror images of one another.
So when the police were identifying Uru's body, they got their DNA sample to compare against from Jin's organs.
And because those were originally taken from Uru, it naturally follows that they match.
So that's why...
That is the mistake that caused investigators to believe that they were the same person.
Huh. And what happened up until now?
I wanted to ask Shoma about the genetic experiments, so I visited him.
And I looked like Gen, so it didn't raise any concerns.
He told me a lot.
About his body and his older sister. And about the hidden safe.
That's what we came here for. Wait, Shoma has an older sister?
Yeah.
You know her well.
Kizuna and Iris's friend.
A mermaid at Sunfish Pocket.
The good
mommy
older
doy.
mommy.
Really?
She didn't know that yet. Good to know. And there's still one more. When did you get here?
Only a few hours ago, around 1 a.m.
I asked Leon to open the door to the staircase.
So the lock you mentioned earlier.
That's right. The lock to the staircase door.
That's when I asked them about their plans to run away together.
Then the 4 of us headed down the stairs. Leon carried Kizuna down.
And that's when we found the corpse on the ritual platform.
Okay, slowly but surely, they are connecting each other, the dots, but still, this is so much to progress. A process. Oh, yeah. Okay, how did you find that out?
I used Marco's X-ray function.
Marco?
Marco? The name of my AI ball in my left eye. He's pretty shy. He doesn't talk much.
Oh, come on, now I want to see.
Unlike someone else I know.
Excuse me, are you talking about me?
Now I really want to know.
I know Iba really well. We were partners 6 years ago. When I was hired at Abyss, I was supposed to get Marco transplanted into my left eye. But he wasn't finished yet. So instead, I got Iba.
But Iba and Date.
Yeah, Iba and Date were kind of fighting at the time. And I needed to see if I was compatible with an AI ball at all, so...
So we were playing her! And she wasn't... Oh! Okay, now it makes sense why Mizuki had that heart problems. We were playing Bibi at the time and we didn't even know it.
I see. I apologize. I do not remember anything from back then.
Because of the explosion, right?
Yes.
It's kinda sad. I made so many memories with you, Iba.
Oh, that's really sad. But she still remembers somehow, thanks to the flow shots.
I've been wondering, 6 years ago, why did Uru cut the bodies in half? That was for the nirvanA initiative, right? Yeah, but what does that have to do with the plan? And speaking of, is the nirvanA initiative still happening? I mean, after all, Terror's dead. Right, the mastermind is dead. But you saw it. On the night of the 13th, on the rooftop of Misatan. That was Terror. It was definitely Uru's voice. But Uru should have been dead.
Perhaps his voice was recorded.
Either way, the rehearsal happened even after Terror died. Which means...
The main event will likely still happen as well.
Yeah, it's safe to assume it will proceed as planned.
But I still don't understand the full scope of the nirvanA initiative.
When? Where? How? We are completely in the dark.
Why don't you ask the culprit?
Yeah, good idea. Hey, Uru, what's up with your plan, you asshole?
No, that's not what I meant. There are other culprits. Whoever killed Uru and Tokiko.
You believe they might know something about the nirvanA initiative?
I don't know for sure, but they at least might have some clues.
And who?
We don't have enough information yet. Looks like we're gonna need some extra help.
Help?
Over here. Come with me.
Where are we going now?
There's nothing over here.
You would think that, right? But check this out.
Open sesame!
Data? Nothing is happening.
Marco, please.
Ah! You were supposed to hack into it, Date.
What is this?
As you can see, it's a hidden passage.
But why is it here?
Let's get moving.
Aren't you going to answer any questions? Like at all? The collapsed building? Wait, what?
What does this mean?
It means exactly what you see.
There are 2 cathedrals? That's right.
Mizuki, look.
Ryuki!
Ryuki.
I'm here too.
Tama.
How is Ryuki doing?
Terrible. It was a bad idea to show him this place. He's been like this for hours.
Should we talk to him? About Ryuki?
Do you hate Ryuki? Of course I do. I want to shove a pipe in his mouth and stir up his organs. 6 years ago, he
shot you. I remember. Oh. It must have hurt so badly.
It made my heart condition worse. It affected my work. I can't investigate properly if I have to go to the hospital all the time. But when I heard you recently joined Abyss, I shadowed you. And February 10th, when you went to the stadium, I got there before you and found the corpse. At the time, I had no clue it was Uru's left half, but I knew it had to do with the HB case from 6 years ago. I told you before that the one thing I wanted was for you to live a normal life. I couldn't let you get caught up in this case. I had to stop you. That's why
you tried to shoot me away.
I see. You shot at Mizuki to dissuade her from finding the corpse.
But that didn't really help. She seems a little pissed. Wait, is that around here somewhere? Ah, there it is. 2 cathedrals.
Marco, can you send Iba the data?
Got it. Opening it. It is a cross-section of the 2 cathedrals.
You get it now? There's one on the east and one on the west.
Terror blew up the west one. This one, right here.
Which happens to be the same side Ryuki met Terror. What he called his execution chamber.
On the east side was Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file.
And that mysterious box.
The one connected to the Nyes building is the east one. You can take the elevator up to the president's office.
That is where we found the box. But why 2 cathedrals?
Huh. Beats me.
Maybe it has something to do with what Nyes believes. 2 in 1. I think they were obsessed with that.
Okay, that makes sense. Ryuki, are you alright now, buddy? Why are you here?
Date called me.
Yeah. I told him to head over to the other cathedral.
Does that mean he saw Uru's corpse and Tokiko's file?
He did. And then he came here through the hidden passage.
Are you okay?
He appears to at least be breathing.
He might not be if there was rope and a branch in here.
Oh.
This has been eating at Ryuki for the past 6 years. He regretted what he did and blamed himself. He betrayed Date and shot Mizuki Kuranushi with stun bullets. And what happened to Mizuki, Date, and Kizuna on top of that? Yeah, Terror detonated the bomb, but it was Ryuki who told Date about this place. If he never did, Kizuna and Mizuki wouldn't have been hurt. That's what's been plaguing him. He started drinking, which made the whole thing worse.
I don't care if he feels bad about it. I still don't forgive him.
Easy. He had his reasons.
I also implemented a self-destruct program. If I activate it, she'll be lost forever.
Did they fix that by any chance? I mean, it's been 6 years, right? Did they get rid of that code? About Kizuna.
I heard. So she eloped, huh? It had nothing to do with the video. It was just Ryuki's active imagination.
Ah, okay. Okay, that was just a hallucination. And about the self-destruct program?
I was overhauled completely during maintenance a few years back, and that function was deleted. That's when Ryuki opened up about what happened.
Why didn't you share this earlier?
I couldn't. Ryuki betrayed Abyss. He did something you can't come back from. I couldn't let anyone find out.
So you protected him.
It's the same reason I didn't upload the investigation data from 6 years ago. I made an oath. No matter what, I will protect Ryuki.
Oh.
But Ryuki himself could have informed us sooner.
You should know why he didn't do that. Why he gave in to Terror's demands.
He wanted to protect his loved ones.
Wouldn't you do the same?
Oh. He really cared about Tama, and Tama cared about him. Oh, that's... Oh. But what about his hallucinations?
Ryuki, you made a mistake.
And all the crazy things that he did.
But lying around here in all your misery isn't gonna fix anything. If you really regret what you did, solve this case. That's the only way to atone. Ryuki, I remember one night we went out drinking. You told me about your little brother. You always talk about him when you drink. You made him a promise, right? You said, I'll become a hero of justice. If I've fallen, I just need to get back up again. You used to say it all the time. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. As long as you have a body to do it, you climb back up again. Come on, Ryuki. Climb above the debris. It doesn't matter if you're pitiful. It doesn't matter if you show vulnerability. You struggle, you crawl, and you make it back to the top. That's what we do. That's what makes us human.
Mr. Dante. Everyone.
Ryuki, now's not the time to cry. Come climb up here.
You mean...
Don't get me wrong. I'll only forgive you after we solve this case. So...
Okay.
After that, we all shared informations. Aiba, Tama, and Maruko shared everything in their local network. Maruko? Wasn't it Marco? Data received everything, or the data received everything as well via the device implanted in his eye socket. Anything that hasn't or that wasn't recorded electronically, we shared verbally. Everything from 6 years ago, everything from this year. All the information, including Somnium, from top to bottom.
So, the first thing on the agenda is stopping the nirvanA initiative.
When? Where? How? We don't know anything about it.
We should know everything except where. Tama shared all her data, right?
I did receive the information.
I didn't give it a close look. Ryuki, can you tell us more about the nirvanA initiative?
Yeah. I'll explain everything in order. First, Terror, Uru, created a video.
Oh, okay, I need to click again. About the video.
Uru created 3 videos. QR video, nirvanA trial, and nirvanA X.
nirvanA X?
The QR video was the first.
The QR code on the signboard in Jin's body. That was a link to the video, right?
Right. So it was first made public 6 years ago, on February 10th. The motive was...
Merely a small part of my plan. It's the prototype.
There were stories about people who went missing after watching the video, but...
It's just a urban legend.
It was actually the second video that caused people to go missing. The nirvanA trial.
And about that?
It was uploaded on February 9th.
Back when Uru was still alive.
But what for?
I think it was a beta version of nirvanA X, the third video, for testing purposes for the main event.
Testing what?
There was a code, like BATS 490 in the nirvanA trial video. That code led to the Eastern Cathedral. The coordinates led to the staircase.
Yeah, but that door has tons of locks.
Right, but the staircase had another code. By solving that, you could collect the numerous keys located all over the city. And those who did solve everything would be able to unlock the door to the Eastern Cathedral. Did you notice the box? Inside was a device that shot TC Purge. If you open the box, it triggers.
Oh, and that's why we never opened that box, we just scanned it.
When it enters the brain, it can even overwrite the DNA structure inside neurons. It can make you see things, make you dance. It makes you do weird things over and over.
And it spreads in the air. If this virus gets out somehow, the human race is in for a rough trip. Can you picture it? The whole world going crazy. People everywhere doing unpredictable things. Crazy things. Over and over.
I'll be honest. I contracted TC Purge because I opened the box.
Oh!
But it's okay. Ryuki has developed a resistance to it.
Did he now? I didn't see that.
And he can't spread it either. Having said that, TC Purge is still a problem. Before the body develops a resistance, it can spread. Not to mention the neurons that are damaged can't be repaired.
That's why Ryuki was acting weird.
Is that what it looked like? When I was infected with TC Purge, my symptoms got worse. Disorientation, short-term memory loss, hallucinations.
He's been seeing hallucinations for 6 years now. The mental trauma of what happened to his brother.
Anyway, those who solved the code and opened the box contracted TC Purge, and as a result, they started acting strangely.
And now, there are people dancing and rioting in the streets. And a lot of suicides.
I see. These people would have no motivation to return home.
That's why so many people went missing.
In other words, Uru's experiments were a success. He's dead now, but his plan is still alive.
I'm guessing his lackeys are carrying out the plan now. To raise the curtain on the main event.
Main event.
I think I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna shoot the rocket somewhere.
With TC Purge on the warhead.
The rocket will explode.
And the virus will spread?
Yeah.
Most likely, yes.
Tons of people will get infected with TC Purge.
It will grow in their bodies.
And inevitably spread.
From one person to another.
If we do things that are beyond the comprehension of the designer, simultaneously, all around the world, bugs will start appearing everywhere.
This will lead all mankind to reach moksha, an emancipation from this fictional world.
That is the nirvanA initiative.
Even if this nirvanA thing turns out to be bullshit, the virus itself is a problem.
Right. I don't know if it will really cause glitches to appear or anything, but it'll be mass hysteria.
There is already an uptick in suicides.
That is bad. That is really bad. When is the plant going to happen?
The final video, nirvanA X, is already public.
There's a 7-digit number, which is probably a time and a date.
February 15th, 12 o'clock.
Noon, today. Aiba, what time is it now?
7:55 a.m.
We barely have 4 hours left.
This is really, really bad. You have any clues?
Don't worry about me. You should talk to Ryuki.
And what about Data? I mean, I've been talking to him the whole
Why are
time.
you talking to me? It's Ryuki's turn, isn't it?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that nobody else has something to say. Where's it going to happen?
Well,
we don't know.
My guess is the other letters that were in the video are some kind of code too. Maybe they point to a location.
That code again. I have no idea how to get that.
No. I converted the letters to numbers and checked the coordinates.
It's an area in the Pacific Ocean. No land around. I don't think those coordinates are where the plan is happening.
Then where could it be?
Oh, I remember something Bibi said earlier. The culprit who killed Uru and Tokiko. Maybe they have a clue. Right.
But who killed them?
Well, in that case, there is one person. I don't know if they're the culprit, but they might have some valuable information. I didn't know where to find them before, but I've got a good idea now. That person, she's probably with Shoma.
Hmm? Oh my god, it is so precious. Two of them at the same time.
I understand. I'll tell you the truth.
Amane?
Big sis!
Amame.
The corpse in the freezer at Brahmin. I'm the reason it's there. It's my fault. 6 years ago, February 11th, my father called me here. Shoma wasn't here. Only my father and half a corpse.
Mama told us that Jin's body was hidden under the floor. The same body half that was in the suitcase. Mommy said that she'd take care of it. She brought it to Jin, and they stored it in the freezer at Brahmin.
Genny didn't do anything wrong. I asked him to do it. And Shoma has nothing to do with this. He just found out too.
Mame, that's not what we're here to ask.
We're looking for the person who killed Terror and Tokiko.
And the robot is back. Did it have something to do with... Oh, that would explain why she knew about that thing. How to use it as well.
What? Terror is dead?
We didn't have time to explain anything. We told them about Terra's identity and the nirvanA initiative as quickly as we could.
You can tell us more about what you know at the station.
Amame, will you come with us?
Again?
No!
Come on, guys.
I don't care what you say. You can't take Big Sis away.
I agree with Shoma. I don't want you taking Amame away.
What's the problem? We just want to talk.
Wait, Amame, do Did you kill Terror and Tokiko?
What are you saying?
Amame didn't kill anyone.
I mean, the robot and the body half that we found in the stadium was Uru. Oh, Shoma. Again. And I'm really sorry, guys, but I need to make another cut. Why are there so many even cuts? Why do I need to place them in such bad timings? But I have a feeling if I prolong it any further than this, it's just going to make the cliffhanger even worse. So I'm going to make a cut right here. I'm really, really sorry about that. I hope you guys had fun. And I see you tomorrow, when we finally have a chance to clear up this whole situation, okay? Everyone needs to calm down right now. Everyone needs to calm down. We need to find some rockets, okay? We need to get rid of those viruses. But more to that tomorrow. Until then.